the Colts releasing that unexpected statement last night. Jim Irsay passed away peacefully in his sleep yesterday. He was 65 years old. His passing marks truly the end of an era in Indianapolis.
CBS 4's Russ McQuaid has covered Irsay's career with the Indianapolis Colts since the 1980s. He joins us now in studio. And Russ, this would not be the same town it is today without Jim Irsay.
It sure wouldn't be. It wasn't before, and it certainly wouldn't be now. Jimmy Irsay may have stolen out of Baltimore in the middle of the night aboard a Mayflower moving van, but after he arrived in Indianapolis, he made sure those vans stayed parked and the Colts stayed put. If it's been said that Lucas Oil Stadium is the house that Peyton Manning built, then Jim Irsay was the architect.
He never said this, but I think he was really driven that he didn't want his legacy to be leaving his city the way his dad's legacy was really leaving Baltimore.
We all know the story, and Jim was by Robert Irsay's side as the irascible, unpredictable NFL owner fled Baltimore on a snowy night and arrived in Indianapolis to a stadium that didn't have a team.
There was still lingering animosity among the owners who were owners at the time that the Colts moved out of Baltimore to Indianapolis.
So when it came time to tear down the Hoosier Dome and build Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis and the Colts weren't going to get any help from the NFL. So it was on Irsay and city leaders to get the ball across the goal line on their own.
Jim wanted to get something done and wanted to keep the Colts in Indianapolis.
Despite the persistent rumors, Glass and Peterson say Irsay never threatened to move the Colts to Los Angeles, but he needed more revenue to flow his way from the new stadium the city would build and own.
Jim was a tough negotiator. He was always transparent. We needed to own the stadium. If there's no Lucas Oil Stadium, there's no NCAA Final Fours, there's no college football playoff, there's no Super Bowl, there's no setting the world record for Olympic swimming trials, there's no Taylor Swift, there's no WWE Royal Rumble. I shudder to think what Indianapolis is like without Jim Irsay and without Lucas Oil Stadium.
And beyond the Colts owner often digging deeply and quietly into his pockets to help out local charities and folks in need, there's all that other stuff we know about Jimmy Irsay that would make him the kind of friend we'd all like to hang out with.
One of my favorite things about Jim was he was such a cool guy. His rock and roll collection, his historical artifacts, his relationships with the players. He was just a fun, cool guy that is everything you'd want in an NFL owner and a friend, really.
No, Bob, I know you knew Jimmy and had spent some time
talking to him. He was a cool guy.
He had cool stuff. And Fred Glass told me that an amazing thing about Jimmy, never forgot a phone number. He said Jimmy calls his house one night looking for Fred. 10 years after the stadium deal, the wife picks it up and she goes, "He's not here. Do you want a cell phone number?" Jimmy goes, "No, I know it."
I know it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Now, that kind of a memory.
I mean, bottom line, it's hard to imagine this town without somebody like Jim Irsay. I mean, he had such an impact, impossible to quantify.
And not only as a team owner and being behind building that stadium, but all the times we saw him and people didn't see him when he would reach into his pocket and come up with $20 or $1 million to support something in the community.
Well,
and then invited everybody in to see his cool stuff.
So many of those stories already coming to light within the hours of his passing.
We're going to talk about that generosity right now. Russ, thank you very much for your insight.